Hello and welcome back to my kitchen. Now, a very important aspect of food to me is nostalgia. And when I think nostalgia, I automatically think fish and chips fried in beef dripping. It's that dish that brings me straight back to my childhood. Back then, used to get it wrapped in newspaper, load of vinegar. Now, fish and chips means a lot more to me than just the sum of its parts. Fish and chips wasn't just cod, haddock, hake, any of them. Fish and chips was whatever we could get our hands on. So because we used to do a lot of fishing ourselves, it used to be dogfish, ray, conger, a lot of fish that it's very hard to get our hands on now. I'm saying this just to show how important a dish this is to me. So with that being said, we'll go through the ingredients, we'll get our prep done, and we'll get cooking. So we're going to start off with our haddock. Quick tip when buying fish, if it smells too fishy, there's a good chance that it's not fresh. So when buying, go for the most kind of neutral smell. We're going with Mars Pipers, some plain flour, capers, the Tom Crean's wheat beer, which is absolutely amazing for a batter. It has a lot of depth to it. We're going with frozen peas. We're going with corn flour, some baking powder, and lastly, some turmeric. That's just to add a nice golden color to it. So with that, we're going to start cooking. So about 50 grams flour, and then 50 grams corn flour, and then we're going to add about a teaspoon of baking powder and a teaspoon of turmeric. We're going to mix that to combine, and then it's time to add in our beer. We're looking for kind of a heavy cream texture to the batter, and once it's mixed in, we leave it rest. A rested batter is always better to use. And now you've seen me do chips a million times by now, so we're just going to blast through this. Mars Pipers are amazing for chips, and they're a good all-rounder potato. Now, I like to hand chop my capers. I do kind of prefer a bit of a chunkier tartare sauce. It reminds me of the ones that I used to get when I was a kid. I find a lot of them now are too blended. We're going to add some mayo. I like Kewpie mayo, but you can go with just standard regular mayo. I add a teaspoon of curry powder because I absolutely love a kind of a curried tartare sauce. And now we're just going to throw our frozen peas into some water. You don't really need to bring it to a boil, just kind of bring it to a simmer. This is just to kind of take that, frozenness out of the peas. We then add some butter, and I like to add a little bit of lemon zest and then season to taste. These aren't mushy peas, these are going to be crushed peas. Once again, this is a texture thing, I do kind of prefer the texture of it. Right, so for the first fry, or beef dripping is going to be at about 130. So we're just looking to cook them, we're not looking to color them. So we take them out, bring the beef dripping up to about 180, 190 for our second fry. And because they're already cooked, they cook very, very quickly. We take them out, drain them, and as you can hear, they're nice and crispy. We then put our fish in, so I have this in flour, and then I put it into the batter, and you lay away from you. This is to make sure it does not spit back at you. And you're just looking to fry it. This can take about 7-8 minutes, depending on the size of your fillet. We're just looking to fry it till it's golden. And that was my beer battered fish and chips using the Tom Crean's brewery wheat beer. If you're in Kenmare, I would definitely advise paying them a visit. Their stuff is absolutely amazing. As usual, if you like what I'm doing, a like, subscribe, follow, all of that would be absolutely fantastic. I've got more videos on the way, so keep an eye out in this space, and thank you very much for watching.